Alright guys, so for today's video, we're gonna change it up a bit, and we have baby here, and we have my husband right here. He's our special guest star today.
And baby.
And baby. But he doesn't know what challenge we're gonna do, so we're gonna explain it to him right now. So we're gonna do a challenge called Asking My Husband Juicy Guy Questions. So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions and you have to answer as honestly as possible.
That's a challenge?
Yeah. Do you guys see the excitement in his face?
Okay.
Okay.
So we're getting right into it?
Oh, we're getting right into it. Yeah. Since you guys are the boys.
Mm-hmm. We're the guys. Can we ask him juicy questions?
No. Okay, so first question is, do boys get butterflies and giddy about girls?
Yeah, I think so.
That's it.
What?
You have to.
Look, even baby's like, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You do?
I think they do. Yeah, I do.
Do guys feel stuff move around when they run?
I don't get it. Baby's like, I don't understand the question.
You know what I mean?
Come again? To answer the question, no, not really. It's like, you get used to it after 22 years of living.
But you feel it, right?
No, I mean, kind of, but like not really. Like you're just used to it. It's not really. You've been doing it since you were like a baby, feeling, So it's like it doesn't matter. You don't even think about it.
Okay. Hey, does boob size matter?
Not really. I'm not a boob guy, so I'm not really into it that much.
But
what about you, baby?
Does that change on the guy?
Yes, it varies on men.
Okay.
I think different men have different opinions of that.
Okay. Girl turn-offs.
How would I know that?
No. Like, what turns you off that girls do?
Burping. Any gas coming out is nasty.
I never do that.
Yeah, no.
Well, I know other girls like burp and fart and don't care.
Yeah, I'm not into that. I mean, I know it happens. Like, it's not like I'm like, you guys are gross. Like, girls don't do that, but it's like, just don't do it in front of me. It's just kind of, I don't know. Just not into it, so.
Okay, is that it?
Wait, yeah, I would say it. I mean.
That's your biggest one?
Yeah, I think that's like the biggest one.
Okay. Do guys talk about their sexual experiences with other guys?
All the time. I would say like 70% of the time.
Really?
Yeah, not with like the current person.
Like past?
Yeah. Oh God, I was putting this up here. Like if my friends know you, then no, not really.
Okay.
But if they don't know you, then yeah, why not? It's just like weird shit guys do sometimes. I don't know, girls don't do that. Actually in shows for some reason. Like if you watch How I Met Your Mother, like they do that. Yeah. But I don't know if that's that realistic.
I don't do that personally.
But I know girls that do that.
There are girls.
Right. Like it just depends too, like where you're from, like how you were brought up, like I don't know. Just like how I grew up, like with like it was kind of like ghetto neighborhoods kind of thing, So I feel like we just talked about shit like that. So, but if some guys don't care, it's not like, okay, I wouldn't say 70%. I would say 70% is when you're like in the dating phase. I would say when you're married and you have a baby, look at him, looking at me, probably like 40% or 30%. Okay. It's only if like, to me personally, it's if someone else brings it up or asks me. If someone else asks me, but I don't just randomly talk about it.
Like, I feel like there's some guys that do.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that do, but I don't do that. I only do that if somebody asks me. So wait, I don't do that. I only talk about it if someone asks me.
Okay, do guys actually do that strategic waiting thing when they're texting for the first time? You don't know what I'm talking about? You know how like in How I Met Your Mother, Barney and Marshall are always telling Ted, like, oh, don't text her for 3 days.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't think. I mean, unless you watch that show and you take everything literal, then yeah, I guess. But like, if you have some sort of common sense, compared to like, when you watch movies of people in high school, and it's like not at all how it is. It's like somewhat, but it's exaggerated. That's what I feel like that is. It's just an exaggerated, literal, like, thing that somebody came up with, and I don't think it's real. I don't think girls really care. In fact, I think girls want you to text them right away, if anything.
Yeah.
Like I think that makes them feel better. Maybe I won't like as soon as like they walk off text them, but maybe text them that night.
Yeah, I agree. Are guys intimidated by women who make more money than them?
No. I think that's good. I like that. Deadass. I think that's great because that means you have some type of maturity and like you're stable and you're like smart and you are out there hustling.
Yeah, like that's attractive.
Not saying that women that make less than men is like not, but it's like it's like damn, like you're actually getting shit done. That's good.
I agree. Why does it matter if girls have slept around and doesn't matter if guys have slept around?
That's a good question. I've always wondered that same thing, to be honest, because I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm like against that. Like I'm not like, oh yeah, like if you slept with this amount of guys, I won't date you. But at the same time, if it's like a large number, it's like, I mean, okay, yeah, I know exactly why. This is why. I think it's because I feel like women just get attached more, right? More than men do. Okay. So, like, when a girl is dating a guy, not in all cases, because I know people are so crazy. Like, I always try to clarify stuff. Not in every case, but I would say most of the time women are more attached to men, right? So, like, not attached to men. Like, women in relationships get more attached quicker, if that makes any sense. No? I feel like women just, get attached quicker. That's it. Most of the time, not all the time, from my experience. But, so, like, if you've slept with that many guys, that means, like, so it could be two things. You either were attached to a guy, but you're, like, crazy as fuck, and, like, he couldn't put up with you, so, like, he broke up with you after you guys slept together, and then you went with another guy, got super attached to him, crazy, he was like, oh, I'm not about this, and, like, you basically just, like, dated a bunch of guys because no guy can really put up with you. Or, second, could be, like, you just, like, having sex, I guess. Like, that's just, like, your thing, So, like, you like to do it a lot, Experimenting. It's fine. I mean, I don't care. I mean, as long as it's not, like, I don't want to say a number because then people are going to, like, oh, my God, this and that. But, no, I mean, it just depends. Like, I feel like everyone knows that number.
Right.
Like, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. There's a certain number, and I think everyone knows, like, if someone's like, oh, I've slept with this amount of men, it's like, oof. Or, if it's below the number I'm thinking about, then it's like, okay, I can make that work, that's fine. But when men do it, it's like, I don't know, we're fucking stupid, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we don't, like, get attached as much at first. So, like, if a relationship isn't working at first, it's like, if you already slept with a girl, like, obviously if she wanted to sleep with you too. I'm not saying it's okay to manipulate women into sleeping with you, but if it mutually already happened and you're just like, okay, like, I don't feel anything, like, it's not right for either party to stay together, So I feel like since men get attached less, it just tends to happen more where they slept with more girls, I guess. But like I said, it's not in all cases. Some women are not attached, and
Do guys want women to make the first move in sex?
It'd be cool, but I don't know. Like I said, I think it'd be cool, like, if a girl does that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't really care, to be honest. Me personally, I don't care. If I make the first move, she makes the move, I don't care.
Why do men seem to stop making effort after getting comfortable in a relationship?
That's the last one. That's a good ending one. Because I feel like if you're at that point in a relationship where you're already comfortable, that means you're focused on other things. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when you're first dating a girl, like, you make that your priority, right? Because, like, you're trying to get what you want, basically, like, date her and be with her. So you put a lot of effort into it, but then after you're together for a long time and you're living together and all that, it's like you're focused on like 10 million other things. You know, you're trying to make money, you're trying to like, you know, do a bunch of other stuff. So it's not that you stop like caring, you just kind of like, you're both distracted, I feel like, just doing stuff. But it's good to every once in a while, you know, go back to that, you know.
Like have little date nights.
Right, stuff like that, exactly.
Gesture.
Exactly. Because that's when, you know.
Just don't really have the time to do it every day. So, that is going to be the end of this video.
I feel like it could have been more fun, right?
In what way?
Not in what way. I mean, I feel like maybe just the first few questions weren't like that good.
Yeah.
But then it got better.
It got juicier.
Right. Ooh. Okay, don't put that in.
Why?
That was so cringe. Remember that?
That was the point.
That was cringy as fuck. Basically, the last few questions are real life stuff compared to like the first few that were
And
kind
it
of
got
weird.
juicier.
Okay. It's so cringe. But yeah, I feel like it got better after because those are things
Juicier.
that people think about compared to like the first ones that I don't think girls really think that much about it. Right?
Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I wanted to put Alex in a video and do a little challenge with him. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. And don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more videos. I upload every Monday and Friday. So,
He's sleeping now.
and I'll see you guys in the next video. Say bye.
Wait, baby, saying bye too.